I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a question from one of my subscribers, Anil. Let me thank him for sharing so many excellent questions, and I hope their solutions will help you all. The question here is based on similar triangles. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degrees. Area of triangle ABC equals to A, and B to C is equal to lowercase a. Then prove that BD is equal to 2 area of the triangle A times the side A divided by 4a square plus a to the power of 4. You can actually pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now, to prove this, we can begin with the area itself, which is given to us as A. So, area of the triangle A should be equal to half of base. Now, in our case, base is BC and height is AB. So, we can say half of BC times height AB. So, from this expression, we can find what BC is in terms of AB, right? So, that is one relation. Second relation, we can also use Pythagorean theorem, and we know that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Alright, so these are two very important relations which will help us to solve this particular question. Now, from the very first equation, we can actually get what AB is, substitute, and then find AC square. Since we know BC is A, right? So from this particular equation, we can say AB is equal to 2 times A by BC. BC is given to us as lowercase a, so we can write this as 2a over lowercase a, correct? So we are going to call this as our equation number 2. In the second expression, we now know what AB is in terms of lowercase and uppercase a, and we know what BC is, which is a. So we can find out what is AC equals to, right? So that gives you that AC should be equal to square root of all this, right? Square root of AB square plus BC square. Now, AB square is 2A over A, right? So let me write here as 2A over A whole square. That is AB square, and BC square is A, right? So it is A square. So that is how we can get the value of AC. Okay? So let me call this as my second equation. We need to find what BD is. This is what we need to find. Now, to find this, let us look into similar triangles here. So let's consider the big triangle and the small triangle. So if I consider this particular angle, this angle is common to the two triangles, right? So we are considering the two triangles. So let's consider this small triangle ABD. Let me write ADB, since D we have the right angle. Let's not put this. The triangle ADB we will see is similar to triangle ABC, right? So ABC. Why is it so? So let's check. We know one of these angles. It is because of AA property, right? Of similarity. How come? We have the angle in ADB, the angle D is equal to, in big triangle, angle B. I'm writing in short form, right? And also, we have angle A is common. So, it's common in both the big and small triangle, correct? So because of this property, the two triangles are similar. Now, when the triangles are similar, in that case, ratio of the sides are proportional, right? So we can write that AB over AC is equal to BD over BC, right? So AB, as you can see, is the hypotenuse of the smaller triangle. AC is hypotenuse of the big triangle, correct? BD is side opposite to this angle for the smaller triangle, and BC is the side opposite to the same angle for the bigger triangle. So they are proportional sides, correct? Now, in this, we know what BC is. We found what AC is, right? We want to know what BD, and AB is also known to us as 2A over A, correct? So from this formula, we know almost everything. We can find what BD is. Is that okay? So from here, we can write BD as equal to BC times AB over AC, correct? So let's write down. So B to C is just A. A to B we found is 2 capital A over A. So it is 2A over A. And as far as AC is concerned, divided by all this, let's write down. So this is what? So this is equal to, let's square this now. Let's square it. 4A square, so we get 4A square over A square plus A square, right? So that is what this is, right? Now, to simplify, we can always cancel these A's, right? So what we get here is 2A over square root of, we can take A square common, so we get 4 capital A square plus A to the power of 4 over A square, correct? Now this 1 over A is common, so we can write this as 2A over square root of 4A square plus A to the power of 4, and we can take 1 over A common, which goes on the top. So we get BC equals to 2 capital A times small a over square root of 4A square plus A to the power of 4. Do you see that? So that is how we can actually prove. I'm sorry, it is BD, not BC. BD, sorry. So BD, yeah, we just cross multiplied to BC on the other side. So this is BD, right? So BD is equal to 2A times lowercase a divided by square root of 4A square plus A to the power of 4. Perfect. So that is how you're going to prove it. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comments and share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that will be great, right? This is BD. I hope that helps. Thank you.